Namaskar. In this week, in our Sanatana Dharma journey, we come to the 10th and final avatar of Lord Vishnu, Kalki avatar. After walking through Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Vamana, Parsurama, Rama, Krishna, and Buddha, we now arrive at the prophecy that closes the cycle of time and begins it anew. So the story of Kalki Avatar is not simply about a warrior on a white horse. It is about a cosmic reset. The restoration of Dharma after Adharma has reached its peak. It is not just about destruction, it is about renewal. Just as pruning a tree looks like an act of cutting, but actually paves the way for fresh growth, so too does the coming of Kalki signal not the end of life, but the beginning of a new era of truth and righteousness. And the prophecy of Kalki comes from several Puranas, most prominently the Bhagavata Purana, Vishnu Purana, and Agni Purana. They describe how, at the end of Kali Yuga, when unrighteousness dominates, when the rulers are corrupt, when truth is rare, when even families are divided by selfishness, at that time Kalki will appear in the village of Sambhala, born to Vishnu Yasha and Sumati. Mounted on a white horse named Devadatta, wielding a blazing sword, he will destroy the forces of evil, reset the cycle, and usher in the new Satya Yuga. But let us be very clear. This is not merely a tale of far future. Our rishis never narrated these stories only as external prophecies. They are also internal realities. The Kalki fire is already within you. The courage to destroy falsehood in your own life. The clarity to end inner darkness. The strength to restore dharma in your actions. Sambala grama, mukyasya, brahmanasya, mahatmanaha, bhavishyati tadod nunaram, utpado anala samhitaha. In a village of Shambhala, to a great soul of a lineage, Kalki will be born. From there, like blazing fire, he will destroy the darkness of Adharma. And Kalki Guhtagam, Guhatgam, let me repeat, Kalkihi Guhatgam Upadhaya Dharma Rakshina Tatparaha Bhavishyati Jagatpalaha Satya Yuga Pravartagaha. That is, Kalki holding the divine sword and devoted to protecting Dharma will be the protector of the world and the inaugurator of Satya Yuga. So, the great lesson is this: evil has an expiry date, good always renews itself. In every age, Dharma may look weak, but it is never destroyed. Just as after the darkest night comes dawn, after the Kalki Yuga comes Satya Yuga. Rather, after Kali Yuga comes Satya Yuga. And our elders used to remind us, unrighteousness may appear to succeed, but only Dharma truly sustains. Think of a forest fire. It looks destructive, yet after the fire, new saplings emerge. The soil is enriched and the forest is renewed. Kalki represents this natural principle, destruction as a precursor to regeneration. And in astronomy, stars undergo supernova explosions. A massive star dies in a fiery blast. But from that explosion, new stars and even life giving elements like carbon and oxygen are born. Similarly, Kalki is that cosmic supernova. an end that is also a new beginning. When your phone hangs, what do? You restart it. When society hangs under corruption, greed, and selfishness, the divine restart button is kalki. So a therapist often tells a patient, first let us confront the trauma, break the toxic pattern, then healing begins. Destruction of negativity is not cruelty, it is the foundation of health. That is Kalki's mission. Think of pruning a mango tree. You cut away branches, not because you hate the tree, but because you love its fruits. Kalki's sword is not a rage, it is pruning, cutting away decay so life can thrive again. And young friends, today we see many challenges: environmental crisis, conflicts, corruption, misinformation. It may feel like Kali Yuga is winning, but remember, Kalki is not faraway warrior. Kalki is the dharmic fire in your own heart. When you stand up for truth in your office, you are Kalki. When you resist corruption in small daily acts, you are Kalki. When you reduce selfishness and live with compassion, you are Kalki. So the scriptures are teaching us that waiting for a Messiah outside is less important than awakening the Kalki within. Yadha yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharatah abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam sridham yaham. Whenever there is a decline of dharma and a rise of adharma, at that time I manifest myself, Bhagavan says. So this eternal promise of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita assures us the spirit of Kalki will never fail to rise. And paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya dushkritam dharma samsthavanataya sambhavami yuge yuge. For the protection of the good, for the destruction of the wicked, and for the re-establishment of dharma, I am born age after age, Lord says. And dharmasya tu kada loke na prashamsyeta karjis adharmaisya vagadanam bhavishyati kalau yuge. That is, in the Kali Yuga, tales of dharma will scarcely be spoken, while stories of adharma will spread everywhere. And scientists speak of entropy. Disorder always increases. But in the life system, we also see cycles of renewal. The universe itself is believed to move through cycles of creation and destruction. The Big Bang and the possible Big Crunch. Hindu thought had already envisioned this as Yuga Dharma. Satya, Treda, Dwapara, Kali, and again Satya. So, Kalki is simply the force that resets the entropy, restoring balance. If your habits are corrupting your health, your Kalki is the discipline that cuts them off. Destroy the adharma of laziness with the sword of discipline. If misunderstandings poison relationship, your Kalki is the courage to confront them and restore harmony. If corruption dominates, your Kalki is your refusal to participate, your insistence on integrity. And when society decays, the Kalki spirit is a movement of citizens who demand justice, truth, and fairness. Think of a lamp. Its flame burns away oil and the wick, but in the process it gives light. Destruction is only apparent. The true essence is illumination. Kalki is that lamp of dharma, burning away darkness so that light may guide us again. As we reflect on Kalki avatar, let us not wait for tomorrow's savior. Let us become truly guardian of dharma. Remember, the white horse is your own pure intention. The blazing sword is your courage to act rightly. The battlefield is your daily life. When you live truthfully, you are already riding with Kalki. My dear friends, Sanatana Dharma is not mythology alone. It is the science of living with meaning. Kalki Avatar teaches us that However dark the times, renewal is certain. As you go into this week, ask yourself, where do I need to wield the sword of truth? Which old patterns must I prune away so that new life can grow? I invite you to continue this journey with me. Do visit my YouTube channel, Yoga, Dhyana, and Dharma, where every week we explore the wisdom of Sanatana Dharma with a practical insight for modern life. Let me leave you with a thought for this coming week. The darkest night cannot prevent the sunrise. In the same way, adharma cannot prevent dharma's return. Be the dawn you are waiting for. Wishing everyone happy Navaratri Dasara. Best regards, Raju Krishnan, Hyderabad.